Hello everybody. In this video you will see the new opportunities of AutoGUI in iNow. The first thing you have to do, you need to install the ILE API on your IBM I and then call iNow API start iNow. Now you are connected to the new AutoGUI automatically. If you go to the editor by clicking this button, you can first manage the behavior of your tile images in menu. You need to double click and select whether you like to manipulate text or options. In case inside the text there is the substring user like this, please use the user JPEG from the local repository images and the back color green. If you like to change the size, you can use these fields to do your own things. In case of option 90, this is usually sign off. We use the sign off icon and the back color of red. These settings get used from now in every existing menu on your IBM I. The next thing is, if we go to a application, from now we do have more information about the running application on your I. As a designer, you click on job info, and inside job info you have information about the display format. You have the position, you have the internal name of the display file field, you have even the information of the reference file, library, record format and field, and the field text description, and you can use this information to improve your UI. Inside the files, you even see the open files of your job, all open files, including the data of the current record. By using the relative record number, you can read the data, the current data from your IBM I and use for the improvement of your system. Also, you have all open files over here and record formats, including relative record number of your existing running job behind. That means if you go to the editor, the AutoGUI editor, you can change based on that information the field types. So in that case, we do have in job info a field called TEL for telephone. So we know it's a telephone, and it's connected to the reference field TEL from cast.fm in cast.pf in MLDemo. So in our AutoGUI configurator, we just define the key is TEL, the source, sorry, wrong one. The source is the reference field, could be the display file field, leading label and trailing label as well. And in that case, we change the type to a phone edit. So that means on every screen, even in the world, we have reference field TEL. From now, it's always a phone edit control. So I give you another sample. If we go to maybe to this dialog, pick up one record. In case of reference field web, we can find in that job info. In case of reference field web, we use a URL edit. In case of reference field news mode, this one, we do change to a lookup with text based on values, and you see exactly these values in this lookup. Everywhere the news mode field appears on a display file, we see the values from now. Here's another sample. If we find cast.no in leading label, we change to edit selection button based on SQL or values, in that case SQL, and use the select statement and use the cast ID is the field. So, and this is what we find over here. This is the selection button, and so easy it is to create a new lookup field capability. Another thing we see over here is there is a picture and there is a document viewer. So this based on rules for field extensions. In case we do have the reference field cast ID, we like to add the document rule with this folder information, and we add the picture rule. So every time we have a cast ID on the screen, we see immediately the picture and the document viewer on every screen. Okay, that's it for the AutoGUI capability. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me.